As the 32nd APEC Economic Leaders meeting draws to a close, APEC will soon enter the China year. President Xi Jinping announced that China will host the 33rd APEC Economic Leaders meeting in Shenzhen in November next year. It will be the third time for China to host APEC. From Shanghai to Beijing and to Shenzhen, China's role and contribution on the APEC stage has continued to strengthen, which shows China's effort in spearheading Asia-Pacific cooperation, commitment to multilateralism, and support for regional economic integration. Shenzhen is a pilot ground for China's reform and opening up. It is a miracle created by the Chinese people in the world history of development. It is also an important window for China's mutually beneficial strategy of opening up. We believe that Shenzhen will present a splendid APEC meeting for the world and look forward to welcoming all parties to Shenzhen next year. As a permanent member of the UN Security Council and a responsible nuclear weapons state, China is committed to peaceful development, follows a policy of no first use of nuclear weapons and a nuclear strategy that focuses on self-defense, and adheres to its nuclear testing moratorium. We stand ready to work with all parties to jointly uphold the authority of the Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty and safeguard the international nuclear disarmament and non-proliferation regime. It's hoped that the U.S. will earnestly abide by its obligations under the treaty and its commitment to a moratorium on nuclear testing, and take concrete actions to uphold the international nuclear disarmament and non-proliferation regime, as well as global strategic balance and stability. To implement the guiding principles of the fourth plenary session of the 20th CPC Central Committee, expand high-standard opening up, and continue to facilitate cross-border travel, China has decided to extend visa-free policy to France and other countries to December 31, 2026. China has added Sweden to the visa-free scheme effective from November 10, 2025 to December 31, 2026. For more specifics, please follow the information released by the Department of Consular Affairs of the Chinese Foreign Ministry and Chinese embassies and consulates. China closely follows the situation in Sudan and condemns acts against civilians. We hope Sudan will end the conflict as soon as possible, ease the humanitarian crisis, resume the political process at an early date, restore peace and stability, and achieve reconstruction and development. China always believes that countries' defense and security cooperation should not target any third party or harm their interests. To flex muscle and stoke confrontation is not conducive to regional peace and stability.